So I'll be honest, it's been a really tough season for my team, the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm here to make myself feel better today by talking about an NFL biopic about a guy who has kicked the Seahawks' ass on many an occasion. Damn it! Guys, welcome back to the channel where I love discussing all brand new things cinema and entertainment with you guys. I really do appreciate you guys clicking on this thumbnail today. I really hope you enjoy your stay. This time on the docket, we're looking at American Underdog, directed by the Erwin brothers, and it's the inspirational true story of Kurt Warner. He's played here by Zachary, and this movie basically goes from him stocking shelves at a supermarket to arena football to eventually becoming the NFL's MVP in 1999. And it leads to the greatest show on turf with the St. Louis Rams, and it's all history from that point. Kurt Warner just got inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame about 5 years ago or so, and it's well deserved. Kurt Warner never really is in the discussion as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but his story is definitely one of the most inspiring to come out of the NFL. So I first got into football when I was about 9 years old, and my team, of course, I was raised on the Seattle Seahawks in the land of the 49ers. And I knew who Kurt Warner was because he was on the Cardinals around this time. I brushed up on my history. I knew how good he was. I knew he won the Super Bowl his rookie season with the Rams and all that, but his backstory was super inspiring. I never really knew what went on in his personal life. And that's one of the many reasons that I'm so glad I caught American Underdog when I did. This movie was really freaking good, actually. And it really made me respect Kurt Warner a lot more because he was a guy who never quit. He was a guy who fought for his dreams to land in the Super Bowl 3 times throughout his career. And I think Zachary embodied his spirit wonderfully in this film. He may not be an exact doppelganger of Kurt Warner. He doesn't look exactly like him. But I think he's got the physical mannerisms down to a T. I do remember Kurt Warner having a very distinct way of running out onto the field and what have you, and Levi for sure caught that. But you know who the biggest standout was in the acting department for me? Anna Paquin as Brenda, Kurt Warner's wife in here. She was sensational. Her backstory is tragic in her own right. Her emotional range, off the charts. And the chemistry her and Zachary share together is really sweet. And the scenes they share together feel wholly authentic. As is the case with this entire story, there's a lot of authenticity here. The NFL aficionados will for sure appreciate the accuracy to this story. And while there are certainly a lot of heartwarming moments throughout this entire runtime, I don't think American Underdog is a perfect movie by any stretch, and my issues actually come with the filmmaking. The football scenes where Zachary actually takes the field with the Rams, it does not feel like 1999 at all. It to me feels like a grandiose, glossy 2021 4K production. To me, the best football movies like Remember the Titans or Any Given Sunday, they really capture the raw feeling of the moment. And you can certainly feel the adrenaline in American Underdog, but it just didn't transport me back in time in the way I wanted it to. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like this movie took place 22 years ago. It feels like it took place 22 days ago. Which, yeah, that also brings me into the editing in this film. I kind of found it a little bit choppy, if you ask me. They do cut in between real game footage of people watching in the bars and what have you, and then when the camera goes back onto the field, it's Zachary out there with a bunch of football players. And I'm sorry, that got really distracting for me, especially as you get towards the end of this film. But besides that, I do think that American Underdog is certainly worth your time. It's a very inspiring story with some great performances, and hardcore NFL fans, I think, will surely get a kick out of the accuracy in this. I'm gonna give American Underdog a B+. Yeah, not a whole lot to complain about here. Fairly solid. But let me address something really quick. I do know a few people who are hesitant to see this film because they're kind of worried that the Christian themes will be very preachy. Number one, this movie is not like that at all. It's not nearly as preachy as some people make it out to be. And when this movie does touch on themes of religion and faith and what have you, it's not like it's hammering it down your throat. But guess what? That's a big part of who Kurt Warner is as a person, is his faith. And I feel like this movie would have felt a little bit off if it didn't at least touch on that a little bit. It would be like going to watch a biopic about the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, for any of my wrestling fans out there. it would feel a little bit strange if it didn't touch on his relationship with God also. I don't know. This may all just be my opinion though. Let me know what you guys thought of American Underdog down in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you guys thought of this film. And let me know what your guys' favorite football movie is of all time. And who are you repping this season? Who do you hope wins Super Bowl 56? And if your team is already eliminated like mine is, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year? Who's your big pick? As always, I love discussing all these topics and all things entertainment and sports with you guys also. If these sound like topics you're interested in discussing along with me, then I would consider smashing that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. This channel is on the road to reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get there very, very soon. Subscribing is not only beneficial to me, it's beneficial to all of you guys because you'll be the first ones to know anytime there's a new upload over here. Not to mention, it's also completely free. And don't forget, guys, smash that thumbs up button on your way out. That would be some tremendous, tremendous help. And stay tuned for more exciting content hitting this channel very, very soon, including my best and worst of the year countdowns. Those are going to be very, very fun, guys. But y'all are the best. I cannot thank you guys enough for your support. And with all that being said, back talk, commence.